morning, my preschool and kindergarten friends. It's Miss Lauren, and I'm going to read you a story today from the Tiny Truths Bible. Today's story is called Abraham and God's Promise. Abraham was a friend of God, and like Noah, God spoke to him. Abraham and his wife Sarah were old, really old, and sad because they had no children. And now it was too late, or so they thought. But God loved Abraham, and he had a big surprise for him. It started with something small but would grow into something enormous, God's incredible plan for his family. One night, Abraham and God were looking at the stars together. "How many are there?" God asked. "Far too many to count," said Abraham. "That's how many children and grandchildren and great-grandchildren and great-great-great-great-grandchildren I'm going to give you," God told Abraham. Abraham was very surprised. He and Sarah were far too old to be having children. But God said, "Is anything impossible for me?" The answer is no. God had something big in store, a promise that was going to stretch out just like the stars in the night sky above. "I'm going to give you a son," said God, "and a huge family, and through your family I will bless the whole world." The pictures. "This is my promise to you," God told Abraham. "I will always love you. I will never leave you. I will always look after you. And one day I will give your family a beautiful land to call home. It will all start with your new son." Abraham trusted God and believed him. When Sarah heard that she was going to be a mother, she laughed. But God kept his promise and gave Abraham and Sarah a baby boy. They called him Isaac, which means laughter, because God had kept the amazing, wonderful promise that had made Sarah laugh. Abraham and Sarah's family grew and grew. This was the beginning of God's tribe. A tribe is a group of people who live together and look after each other. God's special tribe would be different. It would be loved and loving. Its people would care because God cared for them. Instead of only thinking about themselves, they would help others. Instead of worrying, they would trust God. And through them, God would bless other tribes in all kinds of places. Others would see that God was looking after his people, and he loved them and wanted them to be close to him. All right, well, that's it for this week. I hope you all are doing so good, and I miss you all, and I'm hoping you're having a wonderful time at school, either doing virtual learning or being in traditional school and getting adjusted to your new schedules. But know that we love you, and we're praying for you, and we can't wait to all be together.